Ooh, I almost forgot about to do this, really. Oh, man. But yeah, I'm back. So, actually, part of the reason that I almost forgot was that, remember I mentioned yesterday that I wanted to maybe change the name? Because One Upon was kind of really unique and really a brand and like a brand new name that's like never existed before, right? In the English dictionary, right? So I've been like thinking of names and I've been like checking online, using like a domain kind of like register websites just to check the name and see if like anyone else have it or maybe like another website is using it, right? But where I got like all the good names, like I keep trying for like the good names, but all of the good names um were either used or a lot of them actually was being squatted. And what's squatted is that people just buy up like all like the good names, like iconic names, and they hold it for years until and they wait for someone to want that domain, like maybe a company. Let's say like oh yeah, Facebook. Like Facebook. Before Facebook was called the Facebook, and someone took Facebook before and they held it, right? And then after Facebook got bigger, right? The Mark Zuckerberg actually bought Facebook from um, from the guy for like millions. So like those people that trying to get rich, basically, all of them are trying to get rich by like holding like names and stuff, which kind of sucks, right? It really stopped like the development of new like upcoming companies and like iconic kind of names, right? But there is a counter argument is that even if you do like have like a gatekeeper that's that stops people from like holding names, or like maybe like there's a policy that passes that doesn't allow people to sell websites, then how are you gonna differentiate from someone just using like hiring someone and like making a website, right? And that was one of the thing of research, and that's what people told me. Like that was the example that was given, and yeah, it does make sense. But still, it feels so horrible right now. I've been like trying to find like a good name, and for the TLD, I really want to look for a .com, right? There was a name that was free for .net, but I'm not too sure if I really want it that way. And plus, the name that I chose was kind of long too, and I don't think it's really good. I should stick to like the most common kind of like strategy people always name their website. It's always like two like phrases, almost a combination of two phrases or two words, right? Man, I'm having such a hard time. I'm trying to find like a really memorable one, and I just keep been trying like different things. I found like a really cool, edgy one, but I'm not too sure if it's good because you really need to. It's kind of ironic, but also not ironic, and it gives like more meaning to it than just the basic word. And I'm not too sure if I want to choose that. So yeah, that's what I've been doing for now. Maybe I have to like sleep and think over it. Maybe like open with fresh eyes and see like once I open like this monitor, right? See if it really catches my eye. Like you know when something's a good name, right? You can just know from how you pronounce it. Like One Upon is actually a pretty good name, but I just imagine people having a really hard time spelling it out right. But I feel like if once you know it, you know how to spell it right. It's actually quite easy. You just say like one and pawn, they both end with on, but you just replace the W for one and then P with pawn. And some people might mix it up with like wanna, like as like the examples I gave last episode, right? So that's that. I'm gonna have to think it through. And a name for a website is actually really important. You have to. It's a branding of your entire website, and it should be really iconic so people can remember it easily. And it really change how future events will go, right? It really will. But I know there are names that are like really unique out there, like kind of like Reddit, right? It's not really spelled correctly. It's like a pun on words, right? But once I don't know, it's not red like READ. It's like REED and then DIT, right? Actually, I'm not too sure if there's a double T or not. Wait, red. There is a double T. Yeah. But yeah, that was the example I just gave. Like sometimes you forget like how you spell it. But either way, I feel like nowadays it doesn't really matter like what you have for your TLD, right? If you search, usually people search on Google and then it'll be like at the top of the page, right? But I feel like the algorithm that Google makes for .coms is like so much higher than all the other ones, right? Oh, I don't know. It's very complicated. Oh, like one of the names that I tried to look up, like Alibaba has it. It's like a Chinese company too. There was another one that's a hoarder company. I don't know. He or she has like 10, 11, like I think 11.4459. I don't know, somewhere around that park, the ballpark. Like he has so many like websites that he's holding. My God. Oh, it's so stupid. Oh, it's so stupid. I don't like that. But I do see it. If you're like rich, you just buy all the names, right? All like the original names, like I don't know, every single like one letter word. You just buy all of them and then you just hold it, right? And then everyone. I feel like it's gonna keep going and going until the point when everyone buys all the names and they hold it, and then you can't really buy it from. I don't actually. How do you even? I don't even know how they like price the website name anyways. But they're gonna buy everything from like the register, and then like no overall like basis of like name will be like actually at the basics, right? Everyone would be taking everything costs like $1,000, and plus I could probably buy it for $1,000 or like $10,000, but I don't have that capital, to be honest, and it's like such a waste. Especially at my point right now, I'm like starting out. It's I don't know. You don't even know how like the website will even go in the future, right? I don't know. That's my rant for my frustration. You could say I'm venting out my frustrations. But actually, this episode I was thinking of doing like something else, and that was like talking about like when I first thought of like this channel. It wasn't really called like Ponder at first, but I remember when I was sleeping and I thought of this channel, and then I thought like it figures out what to talk about, right? And one of them was it actually came up because I was like I wasn't sleeping throughout the night, and a bird like start chirping like 5 a.m. in the morning. Like it's like they are super early at chirping, and then I thought like, holy cow! I just realized something. This annoying bird is chirping out loud because it wants to get laid, right? I just imagine like I just imagine like a cartoon bird with like his beak open out wide, out wide, and say like, "I want to get laid, I want to get laid. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here." I'm just, I want to swear to you like, fuck me. I just imagine like a super like innocent bird with like really like skinny legs and like skinny body, just like shouting out vulgar words of like wanting to get laid. It just like it's funny, right? But you don't really realize it, right? That annoying bird, so early in the morning when there is no sun up yet, It's looking to get laid. I probably like shadow people's like shadow people's reality now. It's funny, isn't it? And what else? What else I thought of? Oh yeah, there's like this other topic that I thought of, like it's a question that sometimes people ask you as like a icebreaker. Okay, if you had a superpower, if you could pick any superpower, what would you pick, right? And I'll give you a few seconds for people who are watching. You can like comment down below. I'll give you like, I don't know. I'll give you like 30 seconds. Okay, I can count. I'll count now. You know what? That should be good enough. Yeah, that should be good enough. It's like the most common answers are like flight, or like super strength, or invisibility. I feel like there was actually a quiz of like I remember I seen it somewhere on the internet. Like depending on like what you pick, it really defines your personality or something. But I thought about this, and I know like the best superpower ever, and that's time controller. Now hear me out. Time controller. If you think about it, you're basically invincible, right? If you like, I don't know, you heal and you're trying to rescue someone, and then I don't know, you got shot, right? And then you just rewind yourself back, right? You just rewind yourself back, and then you're alive again, right? You got shot, but you're alive again, right? Wait, if you're like a future, wait, if you go in the future, but you probably like know the future anyways. If you like go in the future, you see it, and then you can dodge it. So you don't get hurt, right? So that's like insanely super powerful. And you basically have like immortality too, right? But you can just set the time to always go back, and then you can change everything again, right? You can live again. And even if you get bored of life, right? I know people, I feel like, I think someone will get like, if like you have an immortal life, they will get bored of it and they just want to kill yourself. And then you just can kill yourself, right? You just don't bother with it and you just kill yourself. So that's that. And plus, I feel like you stop time and stuff, right? You can just shoot a bullet and then you can move it. You can move it there, you can move it here. It's like it's the most super powerful thing ever. It's like you're pretty basically limitless, right? If you want to learn something, you want to be smart, you just slow down time and learn some stuff, right? And I feel like if you time travel, anyways, you still keep your mind, right? You still keep your mind when you time travel. So you're gonna be big brains. You're gonna be like insanely big brains. It's just to like slow down time and like learn stuff, right? You're gonna be smart. Whereas you basically have super strength because you can stop time and just kill someone, right? You don't really need super strength because having super strength is like healing something. Like maybe you try to follow someone from falling, like that's falling from a building, right? You just stop time, grab like an excavator or like grab like a parachute, or you just tie him to a rope, right? Tie him to a rope. Oh, there's so many possibilities, and that's my answer. I thought about it for a long time, and that's my answer. And also, I also did like the egg question before, right? If an egg came before a chicken, or a chicken came before egg, and you know the answer to that. But yeah, I feel like that's basically it for today. Yeah. So this is Ponder, and this is me for today. Bye bye.